So do you really think people would be mad if we were busting on the Pope during the podcast?
I might. There will be probably a few that would be mad. I would think. I don't know if any of our listeners. Here's the deal. I don't know if any of our listeners would be mad, but there might be some fringe. There might be some fringe
out on the edges.
Yeah, that we because there are some people that we don't know that listen to the podcast. Because we've had people like that. Like, seriously, they like our Facebook page. I'm like, who's this person? I don't know him. You don't know him.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple. There's
a few that we don't know. So we
floating
might
around.
Yeah, we might get somebody that we might insult. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to your two favorite facially blessed individuals. That's right, folks. It's the two bearded preachers aiming to misbehave on this wonderful evening, and we're so glad that you guys decided to join us. My name is Justin, joined with my best friend, Martin. Martin, you're my best friend. Justin. You're my best friend. Did you see that movie?
The Lego Batman, right?
Yeah, the song in the end.
I did see it, and I thought it was very good. I really thought that the beginning was better than the end. I thought like the pacing in the first like half hour or so was just perfect.
Action packed.
This one slows down a little bit. Yeah.
But, the song was fantastic because you're my best friend. Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
I sent you the link Justin, on Facebook and everything too.
You're my best friend too. In fact, you might be my only friend. I'm not sure. and these two best friends are going to hang out next week. That's right. You're
going to be here. You're going to be here,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to be at the conference, which is crazy because I have those days off too.
You want to know what's funny? It's not funny. Listen, how much enjoyment do you think you would get out of this conference anyway?
I don't know. Maybe
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say. It depends.
Yeah,
because I've been listening to a lot of those podcasts that are from those guys and everything, and so I think I might like some of them, some of it and everything. But this is one of those. I'll say it this way: the conference you're getting ready to go to, it's going to be a very much like an intellectual,
Yeah, it's a theological conference.
Very intellectual, theological conference, and I do like that. And like I've been listening to a lot of that kind of stuff lately, and it's been, for me, it's very stimulating and I enjoy it immensely. So, like I think I would get something out. I would enjoy it now because I'm a little bit more, although I will make fun of it quite a bit. I'll probably make fun of a lot of people. I do that at every conference. I do that everywhere. Not just every conference, but everywhere. You just sort of
go around making fun of stuff.
I'm an equal opportunity. Equal opportunist when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, that's a good thing. You're not biased. You're going to go ahead and make fun of it all.
I do.
Regardless.
It's a fact.
If you like it, if you don't like it, if you agree with it, if you don't, it's all getting made fun of anyway.
Absolutely.
So it's all good.
So,
do you think that folks have a difficult time pinning you down because you are willing to play devil's advocate and just bust on things you disagree with and things you agree with equal ferociousness?
Do I think that people? I don't know.
Do you think people have the opinion of? Do you think people find it difficult to pin you down, like what your positions on different issues are, because you are willing to make fun of a broad swath of, pretty much all of creation?
Dude, you're right there with me, so I would wonder the same thing about you, but I will say that...
Oh yeah, people have a real hard time pinning me down.
Probably no, because I don't know if it's really necessarily difficult pinning me down. I think you know where I stand, because if you ask me, I'll tell you. And so I'm not gonna sugarcoat things and things like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, or I'm not wishy-washy on certain topics. I'll tell you how I think, and I'll tell you my opinion on stuff and what I believe. But when it comes to my sense of humor, you probably will. I think along that, like sense of humor wise, you probably would have a hard time pinning me down. Like you think I don't like most people, which I pretty much love everybody and things. And you probably and it's funny too because I'm pretty sure everybody thinks I'm just really grumpy at times. Like the younger generation, I think thinks I'm kind of grumpy outside of church.
Yeah.
Like when I'm playing video games with some of these young guys and everything like that, I'm pretty sure they're just like, man, he is just grumpy.
And you're just playing. You're like, shut your face, you stupid little kids.
You don't know anything.
You know what? I'm unplugging my headset. I'm not even listening to you anymore. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm still in the group, but I'm...
You can hit the mute button, buddy. You know that, right?
What? The only person that I play online with is you. I don't even want to play with somebody else.
Okay. All right.
I've got no interest in that.
All right. Well, we gotta get some gaming going here soon. So, but anyways, the whole point being is that, yeah, maybe there's certain people probably have a hard time pinning me down. Not based on my theology or anything, but based on...
You're not trying to be aloof.
No. But you would probably have a hard time pinning me down based on my sense of humor. Yeah. And, well, let's just be honest with ourselves, Martin. Also the way we look,
Yeah, because they're expecting you to be Amish, but you're not.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah, they expect us to go and cut down a tree in their yard, and I'm like, I'm not a lumberjack. I actually struggle using a chainsaw. Okay, I mean, thanks for
I've got a chainsaw, and
I do too,
and it's fun to use.
I broke it.
You broke it.
I gotta fix it. I got a pole saw too because I had to get up high and get all those branches and everything too.
Oh yeah. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Are you watching video games again?
I might be.
Video games on in the background. It's like, no, yeah.
There's a new character that is getting released. It's in PTR right now, and it is. It's kind of actually. I'm watching it right now. I'm like, I think I might actually play this character. And you still haven't gotten Overwatch yet, have you?
No. Hey, Borderlands 2 was free this month, and I just got that. I haven't played it yet because it just finally. I started it this morning. It had just finally finished downloading like an hour ago. Can you believe that? That's the kind of internet that I'm dealing with up here. It's ridiculous.
Well, we're getting Wildlands this week, right?
I don't know. What?
Ghost. We're going to Ghost. We're going Ghost. We're going to get Wildlands.
We're going Ghost?
Oh, Martin.
I don't know.
Martin, I learned how to play it. And it's so much fun.
Yeah, but are you willing to teach me how to play? That's the question.
It's funny because when I started playing it with Jared...
Yeah.
And Jesse,
all of a sudden everything made sense.
And Kyle, it made so much more sense. And then, it's funny because, when you and I were playing, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, man, this I'm clicking on things going, this kind of means something. And as soon as I started playing with them and they said something and and then I saw it pop up on the screen, I go, I know what this is for. I know exactly what this is for. And it makes perfect sense. It's all about coordinating. Together, your attacks. And so
that's what the game is. It's coordination.
It's cool, everybody. But it's better. It's better with 4 players too. It's better with 4 players. And so I did make fun of you. I'll just tell you, I made fun of you to the guys. I said he's horrible at this. I said he's horrible at this game. Am. He was really. I was like, I said Martin's going to get the game too. I hope you don't mind. I told them that, but they were just like, they're like, oh, does he like the game? I was like, yeah, he likes it. He's horrible at it, but he likes it. And
really bad.
You were really bad at Well, and you can shoot stuff, and it's it's fun because the way it's set up, you got 4 players and you sink in, and so you can put numbers on everybody's head. Okay, so you find 4 guys and you tag them and you put numbers on their heads, and then everybody gets a number. Okay, so you got 4 guys, everybody gets a number on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You all shoot at the same time. 4 drop. It's the coolest thing in the world, Martin. It's so cool.
Yeah, we weren't doing that when we were playing.
You know what we were doing? You know what we were doing? This is what we were doing.
Running up there, shooting people.
I was like, Martin, make sure you get down low, and we're gonna sneak in here. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, and you're like, I'm dead. I'm like, Martin, what did you do? I just started shooting him. I was like, did you put your suppressor on? You're like, what's a suppressor? Yeah. I was like, oh man,
put that on.
Yeah. So no, you got to use the suppressor. It's very important, Martin. So yeah, we're gonna get that game. It's next week. You got to get the game next week.
Next week, man.
It comes out on Tuesday, dude. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be able to stream it too.
Oh my!
This will be
streaming it.
This will be a fun game to stream. Now, mind you, everybody, we're just gonna have to warn you on this. For those like when Martin and I start streaming games, all right, we do not have control of the content that's in these games. All right, so
that's true.
There is a little bit of foul language in the game, might I add. There's some naughty language in the game that we're gonna play, but there's some bad words. You want to hear some?
We can just sing over top of them.
We can. La, 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 la. You can do that. So I have something funny to tell you. So last Friday, after we recorded, my dad and my mom were like, "Hey," they had messaged me like the beginning of the week, like, "Hey, you want to go to Melbourne with us? We're going to go to this gun range in Melbourne." And I was like, I didn't really want to go, but I was like, yeah, I want to spend some time with my family. You know, driving up there, and I go, "Hey, give me your phone, Mom." And she's like, "Okay, here you go." And I go, I said, "Is your phone connected to the Bluetooth?" She goes, "Oh, we don't have the money for Bluetooth." And I go, "What are you talking about?" "Oh, no, that's too expensive." I go, "It doesn't cost you anything. You have Bluetooth in your car, and you should actually probably be using it so that you don't get in a car accident." "No, we can't do that. It'll charge us." And it's not going to charge you. And so I connect her phone to her car and everything, which right now, just so you know, she's texting me. She called me today just so she could say, "I'm calling you from my phone right now." Okay. I just want to let you know that. And she's like, "I love it." Is
that what she said? "I'm calling you from my phone"?
I love it so much. It's so much safer, Justin. I said, I know. You know, when people call me, I can just hit the answer button. I don't even have to search for my phone. I go, I know that. I know. It's so much safer. So I'm like, I hook her thing up there, and I said, "You guys need to listen to you guys," because they were in a bad mood. I was like, "You guys need something to cheer you up." And so
wait, they were going to the gun range and they were in a bad mood?
Yeah.
Were they trying to get cheered up by going to the gun range? It always makes me happy.
I don't know, but anyways, I decided I'm gonna turn their aggression towards someone else.
Oh, okay. Yourself?
Yeah. So I played a podcast for him. I said, "Hey, listen to this." And I started playing a podcast. And and it was episode number 69. And if you guys don't know what episode 69 is, you should go back and listen to it for the first 10 minutes of it. Because in those 10 minutes,
remind me?
In those 10 minutes, we talk about elderly drug dealers in the villages. And I proceeded to talk about my mom being a drug dealer and selling the hard stuff. And then going on like that. And so I play that, and she's just like, "Oh, this isn't funny at all," you know. And Jim is dying. Jim is dying laughing. Jim is just cracking up. He's like, "Ha ha ah," you know, doing the wheezing thing. And my mom's just like, "Oh, this just isn't funny at all." And then you ask the question, goes, "Well, if V's the drug dealer, is Jim the muscle?" And I start busting on Jim then. You know, my stepdad and everything like that, about his little bone arms and his laugh and everything, and how he makes old man noises when he's trying to flex. And he's wheezing. Like that. And I started doing all that, and he's just like, he's like, "What is this? What are you doing?" He's like looking at me, and my mom is cracking up in the back seat, just dying laughing. And I was like, I'm just sitting there, just like doop-a-doop-a-doo, and then they're a little mad at me and everything. And so, and then Jim said he said that I should go in a comedy, and I go, "Dude, I'm doing it. It's called a podcast. It's actually pretty fun, and it's easy.
This is it. Yes.
Ultimately, we're gonna make some money doing this. So
okay, that's the funniest thing you've said yet.
You one of these days, Martin. One of these days, with all these conferences that you go to, you're going to connect with somebody. And
I need to
you need to connect with the pubcast. Is what you need to.
I need to get. Well, I talked to Les when I was at.
Did you tell them about us? Did you tell them about our podcast?
No.
Oh gosh, Martin, come on. This is marketing 101. You talk about your podcast to everybody.
That's not what I was there for.
Martin, you're always there for that. Martin, I talk about the podcast all the time. I tell everybody that we have a podcast. I have business cards that I give out to people. It's stupid.
I've got a business card. The podcast is on my business card too. It's on there.
I talk about it all the time. Martin, you got like those, like you have access to like those kind of guys. You need to start plugging it away for them.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do at this next one.
Just be like this. Be like, yeah, my buddy is supposed to be at this conference, but he's too dumb, and so he's the dumb one of the two of us, and he didn't sign up in time. So derpa-doo. That's
that I should just get a shirt and wear it. That's what I should do.
I like that.
Go find me a print screener.
You gonna do that in a week?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably not.
Let me get on Vistaprint tomorrow and find out.
You can do it on Vistaprint. It should come in like 2-3 days.
Vistaprint is not bad.
Yeah,
I get a lot of stuff from there. You need one too?
Order me one too. I just wish it was on a different color than white, like a heather gray. You know, that would be nice.
Can't you get another one?
I don't think so.
Get another
but
color, right? No.
Well, I don't know. Check it out. Order
You
me
need a
one
long
too.
sleeve tee?
Yeah, I don't need a long. I want a short sleeve, extra large, because I'm an extra large man. Yeah,
extra
man.
large
Just
man.
go ahead and take it off the money you already owe me. Okay.
No, I don't owe you any money. I already gave you the money for the whole year.
You did?
A year ago. Yeah.
I don't
You don't
that.
remember all that?
I don't
Talk to Faye. I probably gave it to her instead. So
I don't think she's gonna remember that either.
you're like, no.
Hey,
Well-
Faye. Hey, Faye, do you remember that? No. That's what I thought.
Well, you don't remember anything from that whole weekend. You were sick the whole time.
I was,
so
and I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear a single thing. You guys had the volume on the TV downs. I thought I was going deaf, man. I was so freaked out. And
You're like, oh no, I can't hear anything.
Martin and Leia had their TV volume set to 3. It's set to freaking 3.
It's not set to 3.
And I was like sitting there, and you guys are cracking up, and I'm like, I can't hear a stinking thing. This is horrible.
We were just messing with you. The sound wasn't even on.
Well,
it was
it's
muted.
great. That's okay, man. Because when you come to my house, I'm gonna turn the volume so loud, you're gonna be like, "It's an echo chamber in here." Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Okay, so I'm just gonna bring my Hearing Pro and keep that under control.
You know what's funny, man? I'm watching this guy do a streaming right now, and he's eating a pastrami sandwich like on the stream, and I'm just sitting there going, oh my gosh, that looks disgusting. Like he's just shoveling it into his mouth. I'm like, you realize what you look like when you're eating? Who am I watching?
How is he able to play and
he's in between matches.
He's
playing a different game. It's Tim the Tan Man.
Does he have one of those setups where it's filming him in like the bottom corner?
Yeah.
While it's projecting the game. Does he have a green screen background? So
no, he doesn't. I can see his room behind him, and quite frankly, he needs to clean it. But he is a streamer, so we know how lazy and bummy they are.
Well, he needs to get a green screen and put it back there, so that way it looks cool.
Yeah.
When I'm watching Diablo videos, trying to figure out how to maximize my effectiveness, I go to a guy who's got a green screen in the background. It looks pretty good. I don't know who it is, but it's much nicer. I'm
getting out of this guy because he's driving me nuts. I can't watch him eat. I'm actually really hungry, and I can't watch him eat anymore. I'm getting ticked off here. I'm hungry. I don't get to eat this late at night because I'm watching my weight, and so...
Does it really make a difference if you eat at night as opposed to during the day?
Yeah, dude. Actually, in the mornings, it's good to eat in the morning. Yeah, you shouldn't eat at night, dude. Like after 7 o'clock, you really shouldn't eat anything. So if you do, you're just asking. You know what you're asking for when you eat that late at night?
A big poop in the morning?
No, but yeah,
that's usually what I have. But
that's one that, but 2, you're asking for some thunder thighs because you're gonna gain some weight. But I don't gain it in the thighs, though. I actually have really thin thighs, but I have a pretty big gut.
So, big gut, thin thighs. Just in case anybody's wondering, Justin carries his weight in the torso.
That's what I'm working with, folks. That's what I'm working with.
Not in the legs.
Yeah.
But the weight loss is going good? You're still on your drugs? You're still working out? You're still doing all of that stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'll have worked out 4 times this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, yeah.
For a while there, a couple of years ago, you were working out all the time. You're like...
A little extreme.
Crazy doing that.
A little bit on the extreme, yeah. I got down to 190 then. and I was actually really ripped and had no life whatsoever.
Because you were just grinding weights.
All I did was work out. Yeah, all I did was work out. So I'm going to compromise. I'm going to be a little chubbier. Going to go for that mid-shaped dad bod type thing. That's what I'm going to go for. And be happy with it. And because I get to be with my family and my friends, and I won't be.
Well, you're middle aged, so you shouldn't be trying to be super ripped anyway.
I can't be super ripped unless I start.
Got responsibilities.
Steroids. And I have thought about steroids, but nah.
Nah, you thought about it? You considered it? It's like, I'm going to get on this stuff.
You're just like, might as well just go the easy route. Get me some steroids, But then I'm like, nah, probably better not. Probably not good for my health.
Well, you're not having any more kids, are you?
Not planning on it, but you never know.
Well, there you go.
It's pretty much a scare every...
Juice it up.
It's a scare every month, so...
What? Oh, man.
Oh, you're welcome, Martin.
Oh.
So.
Well, I'm glad things are going well for you, buddy.
They are, actually. They're going great.
It's working out.
Going fantastic. Fantastic.
Sounds like a very healthy marriage, It
is.
When you get those scares.
Welcome to intermission. Yeah, intermission.
Do you know what? It was my birthday. I was turning 37, which was last year. And Leia looks at me while we're going out to dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was we were having some steak and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, real romantic then. So romantic
that
stuff.
That is romantic. Yeah. Very
Every
romantic.
time you can have a steak, it's like romance in the air. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. Can we stop talking about food? All right, continue on.
Okay, so we go to the steakhouse. I eat my steak. And then after I'm finished with my steak, she looks at me and she says, I'm late. And I was like, well...
And you were like, on the bills?
Get on time.
How dare you? Yeah.
Well, she's had, the surgeries and stuff, right? So it's highly unlikely that tubes get untied and all that sort of stuff. It happens, but it's exceptionally rare. So she says, I'm late.
They need to tie those tubes a little better.
Yeah. We need to go to the store and get a test. And she says that, and I'm just like,
I'm too old.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, man, this was not in the plans. This is 7 years later than the plan.
Yeah.
The plan ended at 30. That was the plan.
But just so you know, it happens a lot nowadays.
Oh, yeah. I know it.
Ooh, so, buddy.
So right then, I was like, oh, my goodness. But it only took me about...
Till you went and got the
minutes.
test and took it, and then you were fine after that?
No. It was between 5 and 10 minutes where I went from, moderately freaked out to kind of excited at the prospect. And I was like, oh.
But then here's the thing.
Fun.
Yeah, they're fun, but then you're thinking to yourself, man, I'm so old, and I'm really afraid that basically with me being as old as I am, there's a good chance I'm dying while this kid's in high school, How
old do you think I am?
Dude.
When do you think I'm going to die?
Dude, people die at that age all the time, Martin. And listen, the older you get, the higher your chances of dying.
In my mid-50s? I'm not dying in my mid-50s.
You're
dying in your mid-50s.
No, I'm definitely not dying in my mid-50s.
No. I mean,
listen, people die in their mid-50s all the time. Okay? I'm just saying, the older you get, the higher the chance of you dying gets. That's a fact.
It's
a fact.
Life life expectancy always hits 0.
And yeah.
It always
And
gets there. It's a downward line.
Yeah, and men are known to pretty much die faster than women. Like, they outlive us, like, all the time.
I know, and I keep telling Leia that, but she keeps saying no. But anyway, I go from being freaked out to being pretty excited. And, like, so we go from the steakhouse to the ever romantic Walmart.
I was
to
going to say
buy a pregnancy
Walgreens,
test.
CVS,
Right.
yeah, okay. We all know how
and pick
romantic Walmart is on a Friday night. Mm.
Yeah. I think we probably did some just regular shopping too. It's like, oh well, I need some toiletries.
Just so everybody knows, when you're
married,
that's pretty much what a date night is where you can actually go get some shopping done without kids complaining and asking for toys. So
yeah,
it's pretty romantic. It's kind of hot.
So sexy.
Tight.
Anyway, we get the shopping done, and by the time I leave the store, I'm ready. I mean, it's like I'm ready for kid number 4. It's like, bring him in here, let's go. And then of course we
gonna name him Marvin. It's gonna be fantastic.
It is Marvin. We find out she's not pregnant, and then I was disappointed.
All right, let's put a baby in you right now.
I go from freaked out to excited to so disappointed. And then I was like, all right, time for. Then I started thinking to myself, I don't know that I've told Leia this or not, but then I started thinking to myself, maybe we could go, maybe we could knock out one more. Maybe we could just, handle that right quick. But no,
it didn't work.
I'm over it now. But
yeah,
I could steal a kid.
Okay, whatever.
Raise no,
that's not a bad idea.
I could adopt a kid.
I
could foster parent. I could do something like that. Any of those, I think.
I don't want to foster a kid.
Fine.
I don't know if I want to do that or adopt a kid either. Oh, it's gonna be. I don't know. I might one day, but then again, I might not.
Dude, I did the whole spectrum. I hit every emotion in less than 30 minutes.
So that's a roller coaster of emotions right there you went through.
I know. It was very dramatic for me. And then I got an Xbox, and then that's
your new baby.
That's it now. That's all.
Here's how I feel about another baby. I'm actually fine with it. Like, if we had another baby, I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just have us another. And I'm 39, so like the chances of me leaving this kid in high school fatherless is pretty high. Okay, let's just say.
Why do you think you're dying in your 50s?
I don't, but I'm just saying the chances are much higher, Martin. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I think I am. I'm just saying the chances I am are higher. Because I mean,
they're higher, but they're not. I wouldn't say that they're
exponentially good. Higher. They're exponentially higher.
Yeah, but they're
Martin.
still not. They're exponentially higher, but they're still not good chances that you're going to die while the hypothetical kid that you and Faye have right now.
Well, I just don't know if I could deal with a. Oh my gosh, you know how grumpy I am now.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor going around. You put a baby with me, and I'm just gonna be like, ugh. So,
well, you like to sleep, right?
I love to sleep all the time.
Yeah, and you remember what happens when you have a baby, right? That whole sleeping thing
is making me tired. You just talking about that's making me tired. So, but the way we stand is like I'm sitting here going, if we had another baby, that's fine.
Yeah,
but we're not actively trying to have a baby. And by saying that, I mean we're still, actively trying. Really, we really are, but not that way.
Do I need to cut that out?
You might need to. Yeah.
Keep you out of trouble.
We're not trying to have a kid.
Listen to this, or no?
She doesn't listen.
No.
So, but
so it's good. It's all good.
So we, if we had another baby, that's fine. but we're not really trying. So,
yeah,
that's how I feel. Because I'm all right with another baby. I mean, seriously, another little Justin running around, man. Man, I love my boys. My boys are so much fun. They're so much fun, and I have such a good time with them.
You need a baby girl.
Nah. I don't know if I can make a baby girl.
You don't know if you're able?
I think I can only make boys. I'm pretty sure. That's all I've ever made, is I've only made 2 boys. I'm batting 1,000 for boys. I don't know if I can make a girl.
Yeah, but you're batting a 0 for girls.
I am batting a 0 for girls.
Yeah.
That's the point. It's my average is just through the roof when it comes to boys, and I'm not doing so good when it comes to the girls. So I don't know if I got a good. I mean, granted though, if I did have a girl, I'd be batting like 333, which isn't. That's actually you get paid a lot of money in baseball. Boys. Yeah.
That'll get you in the Hall of Fame.
It'll get you in the Hall of Fame. So, but yeah, I don't know if I could have a girl. I don't know if I have it in me. Like, I highly doubt that. Maybe I should try.
Why not?
Why not?
Don't even tell Faye.
I'm only 39.
Just switch out whatever it is you're using for some sort of placebo and go with it.
We put a Tic Tac in her birth control. She'll never know the difference.
Where your head's at.
She'll never know the difference.
I like the way you're thinking. You finally got your head in the game. Gonna be executing like
I just said put a Tic Tac in a birth control. It's gonna be one of those like orange ones too.
Justin, you idiot!
I know this is a Tic Tac, you dummy. My bad. Just wanted to see if I could make a girl. So stupid that sounds.
See what I could do.
Just wanted to see if I could do it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to have boys and girls. I think that's perfectly reasonable.
It is. I don't know if I can.
Vary your experience.
I think I'd be a horrible dad with a girl.
No.
Oh yeah, I'd be bad. Boys are so much easier. Girls, I'd be like, why are you crying? I don't understand what's going on.
I suppose it depends on the kid. Because I have one girl who's very, very
emotional,
even emotionally. Mm-hmm. And one girl who is, I'm sure, some kind of bipolar. I don't even know. It's got to be there's got to be a clinical definition for what's going on with this kid. Because I can't figure it out. One very even, very straight on. One all over the place, can't even figure it out.
It's all over the map.
When that kid gets into middle school, man, I already told Leia I'm going back into the Army and I'm going to Korea or Japan.
Or
Kuwait.
Why are you going there? Why do you want to go to the military when your kid's a teenager? Never
so
mind.
That way I can go out of the country.
Not deal with it.
Not be there. Yes. Come back when she's all, normal and past that whole thing. And Leia's like, no, I'm going to go teach English to kids in China when that happens. She's got the same plan. She's going to go and teach. She's going to move out of the country and teach kids in China English.
But now we've taken care of all that light stuff, okay? Let's get to some of the hard stuff. For example, Martin, how do you feel about giraffe nudity?
I am... What in the world? Giraffe nudity? I'm alright with it. I've never seen a giraffe in clothes, so I guess a naked giraffe's all I'm familiar with.
I don't understand. This is the stupidest thing in the world. Like, is this a
giraffe
thing?
Nudity?
Like,
I don't know.
Is this a thing, dude? Like,
are you talking about
figure out.
Are you talking about the thing on Facebook where it shows a giraffe wearing pants, and in one picture he's got pants on every leg, so he's got 4 legs and pants, and then in the other picture it's just the back legs and pants? Because the right answer to that is just the back legs and pants, because the front legs are the arms. So,
I don't know. So, no, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is a YouTube video got pulled down. Okay, here it is. Okay. So our good buddy Cash.
Are you looking at giraffe nudity right now?
I'm looking at giraffe nudity. No, listen. Okay, so our good buddy Cash, he's like super up to speed on like
giraffe
cultural
nudity
stuff and giraffe nudity. Okay. So ready for this? So ready? Okay, so here's the thing. YouTube takes down giraffe birth for nudity. Commentary. A New York State animal adventure park says its giraffe baby birth was flagged for sexual content.
It's giraffe birth, right?
So this children
not conception,
is how
birth.
Animals have babies. No, don't show that. It's dirty. It's just basically. So yeah, it got flagged for nudity. It's not like the person that was delivering the giraffe or helping deliver the giraffe was naked while they were doing it, which would be worse. Okay, they're just saying.
I imagine there's a lot of afterbirth and stuff around. You don't want to be naked. You want to be wearing as many clothes as possible.
Cover up layers upon layers.
That's right.
Don't care how hot it's going to be in there.
Some kind of rubberized suit.
Gloves to your shoulders.
Galoshes.
You're going to want some gloves to your shoulders. Galoshes. Pair of waders.
You're gonna want them hip waders nice and high.
Yeah, you're gonna want them up to your nipples. So, dude, what is? I guess it was like an animal rights group flagged it because they said it's showing nudity and sexual content. What? This is stupid.
What's going on, man? What? That's craziness.
This ain't real, is it?
I don't know. Haven't people watched a nature show? Would they show a turtle laying eggs? You ever seen those videos of the nature show where the turtle loggerhead comes up and he digs a hole and then he starts laying a bunch of eggs in there? Would they cancel that? Maybe blur it out?
I would cancel it. I don't want to see that.
And then you see all the little babies hatch and they come up and they run towards the water? It's so cute.
No.
You don't like turtles?
Disgusting. I don't like to watch births in general. I don't care really who they are. It's not my thing. I'm not really not going to watch a giraffe birth, but I'm not upset if it.
Cash is about to watch a birth.
He is.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that here in a second. So I don't want to see a birth. I don't want to see births.
It's whatever.
It is. If you want to see one, that's fantastic. But I'm not up for it. So I'm not really if I see a video of giraffe having a baby, I'm not gonna click on it. Number one, but if I did click on it, I'm not gonna sit there and go whoa. This giraffe's not wearing any pants. This is horrible.
I think nudity is just for people. I don't think nudity is something that animals can
I don't think you can be nude if you're an
in.
animal, because I've never seen any animals with clothes on.
Well, I mean, there's Donald Duck, but he just wears the top. He doesn't wear the bottom.
He doesn't wear pants. It's actually kind of neither is Porky Pig either.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
So what advice do you give to Cash as about to be a brand new father?
Just go with the flow, man.
Just roll with it.
Roll with the punches, and be patient.
I've got a piece of advice. If after your baby is born, your wife says she has super intense pain in her leg, do not make her. Yeah, take her to the hospital. Don't make her go for a walk at the park.
Don't make her do lunges or anything like that.
Right, no lunges,
squats, or
just take her to the hospital because she's probably got a blood clot, and take her to the hospital. Yeah. That's what you should do. That's my advice. Don't go for a walk.
Okay. Yeah, don't go for a walk. That's a husband fail. Walk it off. You basically said walk it off. Walk it off.
I was doing exactly what the nurses told me to do. They didn't know she had a blood clot. They said, you got to get her up. You got to make sure she's walking around. That's the only way she's going to recover. Okay.
All right. When it comes to being a first-time dad, just know this. Cash is 4.5 weeks away from having his first child. Okay, our buddy Cash. And
Game on.
Obviously he's a little nervous. He's a little nervous about what's about to come into their life. Doesn't really know what to do. And let me just say this. None of us did. None of us had a stinking clue what to do.
You'll be fine. Just go with it.
Go with the flow. Also, kids are resilient. Like,
they can handle it.
Yeah, you're probably going to drop them a couple times. And then my kids are, like, perfect. Jonas, he took a face plant one time, right on the tile floor from, like, table height. And he's fine. Like, top of his class. Like I said, they're resilient. So
tough.
Yeah, so like you're gonna want to be, and you need to be gentle. I wouldn't be like flinging them around or anything, like twirling above your head or anything like that. But they're pretty tough. Kids are tough, man. The whole childbirth experience for them is really like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very traumatic experience. Yeah, traumatic experience, and so they're tough. Those babies are tough. That's
the trauma you never get over.
Go with the flow and relax, man. Enjoy it, because then enjoy the baby. Okay, enjoy the baby, because then they're gonna start, when they start talking, it's all over. It's downhill from there.
Yeah,
it really is.
Then when they go into middle school, Satan takes them. Mm-hmm. They belong to Satan for at least all the way through middle school and probably into high school a little bit. And it's not until in high school where Satan releases them.
And then when they get to college, we're not in any of those stages right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
We've thoroughly mapped it out. But then when they're in college, they're going to become smarter than us. It's going to be fantastic. I really can't wait for that. They're going to be smarter than us and then tell us what we need to do, which we will promptly tell them to shut their mouths and they don't know anything. That's what we're going to do.
Yep. Pull the old Socrates on them. I know nothing but my ignorance.
Yeah.
And that you're more ignorant than me.
I know.
That's what I'm going to tell my kids.
I know nothing but my own ignorance. And that you know absolutely nothing. That's what I know.
And that you're even more ignorant. You're even
and you're dumb, and you're dumber than I am. So.
Have you used foul language recently, Justin? No?
No, like 10 minutes ago, but I'm good.
Just 10 minutes. Just when I was yelling at my kids to go to bed, that's all.
That's it.
Just when I was screaming at Faye.
Yeah. When I use profanity, it's always in context. So.
Oh, yeah.
That's my personal belief.
That's your belief? Everything in context.
Everything in context. Biblically,
everything is done within the context of your life, so it's all in context.
Exactly, man. See how it works?